We say what they can't radio.
This is the breakdown. Give it to you, don't care how you feel. This is the breakdown. Give it to you so you know it's real. This is the breakdown. Give it to you how we give it to you. This is the breakdown. Yeah. This is the breakdown. The real is back. Some ain't hearing that, but they know the feel is back. The ill is back. Them talk this and that, but we like to stick to facts. Check your Google apps. The DJs ran the raps. You asked them to spin it back. Across the map. Parties we had them on shakedown. We came to talk up. This is the breakdown.
Yes, we are back with the Breakdown podcast. Here we go. I'm in a different type of bag today, Mike.
I see. Early.
Yeah, I'm on my love shit today.
Put the fucking mic on.
You was outside for this? You wasn't outside. You wasn't listening to this when I was listening to this.
6 whole summers. This is what I be talking about. 6 whole summers.
6 summers of greatness, nigga. I'm gonna tell the truth, right?
Yeah, y'all had y'all time. I'm not gonna lie. Old niggas was really on this shit. I'm not gonna lie.
Let me tell you
y'all had y'all time.
Like right now, you know how New York is on some drill shit right now? Like
No, we on some New York shit. We on some New York
drill,
shit.
grimy music right now. There was an era where music sounded so beautiful. And this is why I just played for you. Like, you hear this shit? Listen to this shit. What's love?
Why don't you get up off the chair and do your little dance?
I'm not dancing today. I'm not dancing today. So yes, we are back with the Breakdown podcast. I go by the name of Skillz, your best and beloved host, alongside my co-host, Youngmichael. What's going on, my good brother?
Bow! Young real estate nigga with an attitude. What's good?
And we have a special guest today,
There's someone new here.
Empress. Hey, girl.
Hi.
Hi, Your Highness.
How you doing?
I'm good.
You good? Yeah, man.
Royalty in the building.
Yeah.
We have royalty in the building. She recently released a track. We're going to talk about that later. You know how the episode go. But today we're going to talk about first the mainstream song of the week. And we're breaking down Drake, Aubrey.
Life is good.
Life is good.
It's real good.
Life is
great, actually.
Well, how you feel about the song, Mike?
I mean, do you really have to ask me this?
Yes, I have to.
Drake is on a song. What else is there? That's it. It's done. Top of the move. 10. That's it. It's
10?
done.
You're not gonna give us a little bit of dissection of the song?
Listen, Drake is on there, right?
Uh-huh.
That's it. 10.
Oh my God.
That's it. Listen,
So,
I'm not gonna keep doing this with you. Drake won. That's it. 10. I'll tell you one thing. I like Future's verse a lot. I wasn't expecting that from Future. I'd be sleeping on Future.
Why?
I don't know.
You don't like him?
I think it's kind of like the Gucci effect. You release so much of it that people become numb to it, so they don't know what to expect from you. So they just expect you to just be whatever. At least that's what's become with Future. Like, I just expect him to have like Future flow.
So Empress, I know you haven't heard the song yet, so I'm gonna play a little bit on air for you, and then also I'm gonna jump to Future verse too, because it's two different things. I really like the way he made the track. Like, it's really dope to
Yo,
me.
you know what's crazy?
What?
I finally feel like you, Skillz.
What?
Like an old nigga. Nah, I'm fucking with you.
Bye.
No, wait. Hold on, wait. Chill. I'm talking about the beat.
Oh, word?
I finally understand, like, the switch up in the beat. I like the Drake had his own thing going on. Future got his own thing going on. It's
And it
nice
made
mix.
sense.
Yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense.
All right, I'm gonna play this for a little
Can't
bit.
wait till they give out chains. Oh, nigga got a little upset right there.
Working on a weekend like usual. Way off in the deep end like usual. Niggas swear they passed us, they doing too much. Haven't done my taxes, I'm too turned up. Virgil got a paddock on my wrist going nuts. Niggas caught me slipping once, okay, so what? Someone hit your block up, I tell you if it was us. Man, a house in Rosewood, this shit too plush. Say my day's a number, but
I don't know play these songs this long, but this shit is so hard.
I text, baby,
Nah,
please say
this
something.
is worth being played
Wine
out.
by the
It's
glass,
worth being
man, a
played out.
cheapskate, huh? Niggas gotta move on my release day, huh? Bitch, this is fame, not clout. I don't even know what that's about. Watch your mouth. Baby got an ego twice the size of the crib. I can never tell a shit, it is what it is. Said what I had to and did what I did. Never turn my back on FBG, God forbid. Virgil got a paddock on my wrist, doing front flips, giving you my number, but don't hit me on no dumb shit.
So Drake did that, right? Basically goes back into the pre-hook and the hook, right? And then Future comes. Nah, I like this shit a lot.
Wait, how are you going to introduce Future's verse? Like, how do you do this?
100,000 for the cheapest ring on the nigga finger, little bitch. I done flew one out to Spain to be in my domain, automata, bitch. Ooh, dropped $3 on the ring, called it been the truck, little bitch. Ooh, I was in the trap, serving cocaine.
I need to hear the transition.
See, this is what I'm talking about.
Just drop that on me.
It's too different. It's too different.
Caught me off.
I got you. Here you go.
Doing front flips, giving you my number, but don't hit me on no dumb shit. Working on the weekend like usual. Way off in the deep end like usual.
This is actually very important you said that.
Where they passed us, they doing too much.
I try to say, you ain't respect my gangster just now.
I'm too turned up. Virgil got a paddock on my wrist going nuts. Niggas caught me slipping once, okay, so what? Someone hit your block up, I tell you if it was us. Man, a house in Rosewood, this shit too plush.
It's cool, man. Got red bottoms on. Life is good. You know what I mean? Like, 100,000 for the cheapest ring on the nigga finger, little bitch. Ooh, I done flew one out to Spain to be in my domain, automata, bitch. Ooh, dropped $3 on the ring, called it been the truck, little bitch. Ooh, I was in the trap, serving cocaine, they ain't been the same since. Ooh, granted, she was standing right there while I catch a play on the brick. Ooh, I made them little niggas go haywire, Taliban in this bitch. Ooh, I done been down bad in them trenches, had to ride with that stick. Ooh, who gave you pills, who gave that dust? Pluto sent you on the lick. Ooh,
So I'm gonna be honest.
It's not a 10?
Nah, that's a 10. That's a 10.
Exactly. So
That's a
see,
10.
this that
I get
old
that.
nigga energy I be talking about. I said it was a 10, and here you go making the
But
faces.
I give it a 10 because it's like 5 and 5. Not a
Oh,
whole
Oh shit! Hold on.
Wait a minute.
Yeah,
Now,
this
They
is-
both completed the song. That's what I'm saying. It's two different like art. Like Future brought his art and Drake brought Drake. And it was beautiful. It's a 10. I still agree with your 10. I didn't say no for the 10. I'm just saying it's a 5 and a 5. Made the 10. It's great. I've never heard that done either. Like
Nope.
stop the song and then different flow, different
bump.
eight.
Yeah, see, that's a breakdown right there, my boy. See, look at you. You can't even say nothing.
Listen, what up? It's good. It's good. It's good. We agree. You know, as a young nigga, sometimes you gotta learn to listen to what other people are saying.
When to pick your battles.
Well, this is not a battle.
Yeah,
we
we
agree.
agree.
We agree.
Nah, but let's break
I
down-
do think Drake is a 10, but it's okay. It's okay.
Drake by himself.
I'm just messing with you. I'm just messing with you.
I like Future part 2, but Drake was writing that 808 a little better than Future was a little bit. I like how Drake was,
Nah.
Draking it up. I don't even know how to describe it. That's
Facts.
my verb and my adjective and my noun for Drake. Draking it. Drake.
Facts.
My thing about the song is like, when it comes to music, transition is very important to me. Like you know how I feel about that. Like music has to flow for me.
Yeah.
That shit, I would never think to do nothing
It
like
was
that.
separate, but it flowed.
But
That's
it made a
beautiful.
lot of sense, and it came on. I was like, these are both them at their best. Drake in his pocket, Future in his pocket,
yeah.
and it's like, yo, it sounded amazing. And what happened?
Would you have done the transition like that in one of your beats?
I'm going to now. I'm going to now.
Just ask her.
Nah, that's real good. So we all give that a 10? We give that a 10?
Yes.
First time ever, a round of applause for this one.
I just gotta ask why.
Because
Why?
it's a really good song.
No. I give it a 10. You give me a face.
No.
When from the beginning you knew it was a 10.
But one thing about the song, it set the bar for the year. That song set the bar for everybody else. Like, everybody that hears that song, they're like, all right, I got to come out different. I have to.
Bro, what does that have to do
It has
with
everything to
me
do with it.
giving it a 10? And
Oh,
you be like,
for-
it's a 10? It's a 10? Like,
But you
I'm nuts.
You give everything a 10.
Listen, what are you talking?
Yo,
There
Rock,
was only three.
Wait,
there was only
do you
3
give
songs that
you
got a
give
10.
Everything a 10?
No, he's an old nigga. You can't listen to him.
Yo, Rock.
He's a young nigga that acts. Listen, don't
He's
listen.
a young old
listen.
nigga?
He's a young old nigga.
Okay,
He gonna
okay.
have you confused.
Okay.
How old do you think he is?
I'm gonna say 28.
28. You know what? You've been the only one to get this right. You wanna know why? Because women are smarter than men. Okay? But I'll tell you, everybody else he fools, but you.
He does look younger, but his aura is like 40.
See, so 40.
Yeah, his aura.
He looked
yeah.
like he young,
He's
but
like
got
a
the aura
big
of a
man. Yeah.
Yo, all right. But that does not take away from the point that you give everything a 10.
Yeah, that's
Bro,
Like,
I don't give everything a 10.
Rock, that
Yo,
song
for
last week.
2019, For 2019,
Yeah.
three out of 7 songs I gave. 3 out of 7 songs I gave a 10.
That's a lot.
How's that a
Oh,
lot?
is it all Drake songs?
No,
Okay.
artists, just regular people.
Okay.
Regular people. Ouch. These are our guests we're talking about.
Yeah,
Skills.
but
Goddamn.
You talk about unsigned artists and come on, here we go.
Upcoming artists.
Yo,
I understand
Yo,
what you
yo,
meant.
you're not gonna get me caught up in this shit. Yo, this is
Young real estate nigga bow.
this is the Breakdown podcast.
Yeah, break it down, Skills. So why don't our guests deserve a 10? What's wrong with their branding, Skills?
I like that. So
That wasn't a segue. Answer my question.
So this week we're gonna talk about branding.
Skills, you're ignoring my question.
I am avoiding your question. So we are talking
What,
about
some
branding.
kind of politician?
Yes. So we are talking about branding and unsigned artists and branding their music. So you're an unsigned artist, right? If I'm not mistaken, or you're an up and coming artist, right? Yeah, you're an up and coming artist. So branding is extremely important to you in your transition into the music industry, right?
Yes, very, very.
So what is branding to you? What do you consider branding?
Well, personally, it's the picture or the image of to sell whatever you're selling. Like what comes with it. Like
All right.
just to get the product sold. Make sure it's appealing. Like the image, the look, the aura, everything.
What
The
about you?
package.
What about you, young Michael? What do you consider branding?
I'm gonna be honest. I have no fucking clue.
You have to.
No. See, that's the thing. We get on the show. We get in front of the camera. Like we do a bunch of research before the show, and I sit here and at this moment I'm supposed to lie to you and act like I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Actually, I don't. This is something that I struggle with my music
Oh, okay.
and trying to identify myself and figure out exactly what my branding is. Other than the fact that I'm a young nigga, I'm a rapper, I'm a real estate investor, and I'm a father. So in
I'm
my
figuring
mind,
it
I would
out, too.
imagine that's what my brand is. But whenever me and Skills have a conversation, I somehow I feel retarded. So I'm just gonna say I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing.
I shouldn't say small it up, but I put it down to like Coca-Cola or like Fendi or whichever brand.
Mhm.
Like it's basically the same thing. They know how to make you want to buy their stuff. Like aside from the great material or the great stuff that's in the soda that makes Coca-Cola, it's like the brand, it sells itself. Even if they change 30 ingredients out of Coca-Cola, the brand itself is we still gonna buy it because it's Coke, right?
I understand that. I'm saying
But you're still trying to figure
I'm
out.
still trying to figure it out. So I'm not gonna sit here and talk to you about Coca-Cola's brand like I know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Okay.
All right.
But you guys,
I'm
I'm pretty sure you know a lot more about branding than I do, and Skills knows a lot more about branding than I do. So I would be shutting the fuck up and yeah, go on.
So, branding is what you said, the image that you portray to the audience, but it's also to how to target your audience, and that's what branding really typically
Targeting,
is.
yeah.
So that's what we're here doing, try to help people figure out how to target their audience and understand their brand. What is your brand? As an artist, as an up-and-coming artist, you don't have a brand to start off with. You think you do. Everybody has an image in their mind, like they have a brand to start off with. Oh, I want to be this, I want to be that, I want to
Young
be
real
this, I
estate
want to be
nigga.
that. So,
Wow.
Empress Jay.
Empress Jay, young real estate nigga.
Yeah.
You know Skills.
I really am a young real estate nigga though.
I know
And
that.
I am an Empress, so
Niggas really owe me rent money.
And you
we're
know
selling this right now.
and-
Branding. There
and
we
you know
go.
and you know Skills.
I
Yeah.
do.
So-
I really do. I really do.
So like you have to first test the waters and go into the market. Like people be like, I want to do this, I want to do that. You don't know your brand yet. You don't know what's gonna grab the people's attention. It can honestly be like Empress, what is your brand right now? Like your go-to thing like that makes you stand out. You think that makes you stand out?
My like Afrocentric, powerful woman thingy, guitar, singer.
Yeah,
thingy.
I love it. It's
You
amazing. I
You
love
walked
it.
in here with a guitar too.
I
That
go
was-
everywhere
I
with
was
my
wondering.
guitar.
You know what's funny? I was wondering. I was like, is she gonna get on camera with that?
I go everywhere
I was
with
thinking-
my guitar.
Why didn't you bring it on camera?
That's my boyfriend.
Oh, okay. Boyfriend.
Big Papa, that's his name.
What's his name?
Big Papa.
The
That's
guitar
what's
name is
up.
Big
My
Papa?
guitar's name is Big Papa.
That's what's up.
Yes.
That's what's up.
So so this is my biggest thing about branding.
Yeah, bring it.
Would you like me to bring you Big Papa?
Please, thank you.
I'm gonna go get Big Papa.
Go ahead. So with branding, one thing I've come to realize is that you don't know what your brand is until you hit the market.
I wanted to ask you something. When you said jump in, like for the targeting, like where you're jumping into.
Like, cause so when you put out music, right?
Yeah.
You don't know what your demographic is yet. You don't know who your music will touch.
Is that safe?
Yeah, because honestly, that's how you figure it out. Because when you put out one song, you put out 3 songs. Right? So you put out an EP. That's why I say EPs are very important. Because EPs is to test the waters, to see what's going on, to see the traction, see what you can grab, see what works, see what doesn't work, and et cetera, et cetera. So with your brand, you figure out, all right, the look that you have, right? The queen look. It may not work. Like, not to say you don't work, but I'm saying, like, just you're the example. I'm not saying you don't work.
No.
But it may not work. And at that point,
I have to switch it up.
you may have to switch it up.
Low-key, I'm already on the mission.
And now, my biggest thing with that is, do you compromise yourself in that process of switching it up?
I think you have to it's music. You have to compromise a lot of stuff. Live, you have to compromise a lot of stuff. And low-key, if you're still being yourself, it's not really a compromise. Like, unless I'm not, like, bleaching my skin and becoming a whole total different person, I don't think it's so much of a compromise for your brand.
So can I tell you a story?
Go ahead.
So I was working with an artist, Delisle. Y'all know Delisle. You know Delisle. You know of Delisle.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm working with an artist, and we're in the studio with Callie Ja. We in the studio, and she doesn't curse.
I know all these people.
Yes. You know.
My friends are better than yours.
Yo, she doesn't curse though. She's like,
Period.
period.
I curse.
Me too.
All right, nigga.
Don't quote me.
So she doesn't curse, right? She said the word, playing around, she said the word nigga.
Ooh.
Playing around, she said the word nigga. But her brand is, yo, I am a spiritual person. I'm a godly woman, and, you know, I don't curse. Like, my music is centered around not cursing.
Okay, that's
crazy.
actually
She really
beautiful.
never cursed.
That's actually beautiful.
I haven't heard her curse.
There's a market for that. My mom will buy her music.
But now you have somebody like me, right? They call me management. My name is management.
No,
right?
definitely.
My name is management.
Management.
So I tell her that one, those 2 words, nigga. It says da 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 nigga, da 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 nigga. So but it makes it more effective. Like, it has a pop to it. So it's like that shit actually works. And I'm telling her, yo, don't put that in your music. So I'm like, put that in your music. Put that. I'm telling her,
put it.
And she's like, no.
Okay.
She's like, no. And as an artist,
What do you do, management?
no. What do I do?
No, it was what the artists do.
What do y'all do?
Oh no, I'm saying nigga.
I'm saying nigga too.
No, I'm saying,
nigga.
but
Nigga.
All
I'm
right.
saying it 4 times.
all right. So say this, right? Boom. This is a good disclaimer. He is not this. So
I feel like I'm not gonna like this.
You're not. So what if the LBGQ whatever?
Okay, so I have to be gay in the song. Would I be gay in the song?
Yes.
If the song works,
Yes. Now this is compromising your. This is you branding into.
would I be gay in the song?
What
I
you
don't know,
should do
man.
is not
You know what?
box yourself into a gay,
I would-
anti-gay box.
I would
so you
say
won't
this.
Have to have a problem
I would say
now.
this. If I was playing in a movie, I wouldn't mind being gay. So if it's a good song, movies pay big checks, man, big checks. But the song,
that
I don't know, man. I'm not
that's-
gonna lie.
and
I need to see a check.
and
I need
then-
to see a check.
That's why I say what
Because
you're.
I don't write music like that. So
like, how do you do
I
that?
feel a lot of pressure coming from the other side of the room. I just wafting over. I'm trying to set new trends and break. I don't know.
You're breaking boundaries, but are you compromising your brand? Because that's where your brand comes into part. Like, would I step out of my comfort zone or do something for my brand? Like, would I put myself at jeopardy for my brand? Will I sit there
I think
and?
this one doesn't fit for me because my brand doesn't talk about it. It
But-
doesn't define me being straight or gay.
But that's something that you may have to cross someday. And as artists, we have to recognize there's things that we may
I don't
cross.
think I would be gay. I'm sorry. I don't think.
All right, cool. There's nothing wrong with that. The hell?
So no, she shouldn't say nigga.
No, I told her to say yeah. I told her nigga. I told her to say nigga.
Yeah, because you management.
But she said no. And this is-
How did that turn out? How
No,
was the
she's a
ending of that
fucking
story?
dog.
No, the argument is still going.
Oh, so the song didn't even.
Nah, the song is basically done. But the argument for is that I said we came to a compromise. Actually, I said if you can find me a 1-word syllable that has the same impact as nigga that could fit in that place and sounds just as good as nigga.
Bigger.
No. Because she's talking about niggas ain't being shit.
Trigger.
She's talking about niggas ain't being shit.
Trigger.
Hit her.
You my
Hit her.
trigger. Yeah, you hit her. You a hitter.
No way.
Nigga,
way.
it is
Well,
nigga.
how about we just have
No.
somebody else come in and they say nigga?
No, she doesn't want.
Smart.
She want no curses in her song.
She don't want no curses in the song. Damn, so I'm never gonna get a feature.
No, don't curse.
Yeah,
Just don't curse.
Bro, listen. There's at least a
You can
nigga,
modify
a
it. You
shit,
can
or a
modify
fuck in
it.
there somewhere. No. I'm I'm gonna be the young real estate nigga.
All right. So we say that. All right. So it's all
They say what they can't.
So this is what something I've heard recently.
Rock didn't even look up. I'm sorry. I'm upset. Oh, okay. All right. Cool.
This is what I'm saying though. As artists, we don't know our brand. As artists, we don't know our brands yet off the bat when we just starting. And then when we find our brand, then we got to find a balance within it. Because as time progresses, we find our brand. Because everybody has a pocket. Like what you're doing has a pocket. What you're doing has a pocket. Even what I'm doing. If I was started singing, I'd have a pocket.
Okay, management. What's my pocket?
Your pocket is you're trying to enter into a new realm. Actually, your pocket before I told you about it before. I really want to talk about this on air.
No, talk about it on air.
So you was trying to catch one instead of actually trying to master your art and your artistry. So you trying to catch one.
You ain't like me dripping.
No, I didn't like you trying to be trendy. I didn't like that. So you trying to be trendy did not help your brand because at the end of the day, after you pass that trippy that one hit, what are you gonna do after that? Would you go try to find another one? It doesn't work like that.
Really, that's kind
It's not. It's easier to get in to stay in. You want to stay. You don't want to just get in and be like, oh shit, I got one thing. And maybe you because you do real estate, but I'm talking about a typical artist that doesn't do real estate.
I don't do real estate. So, that's big.
Well, then you might want to.
I don't
invest for the long haul.
Oh, I thought you were gonna.
rental income.
No, I thought you were gonna like tell me to be a young real estate empress. But
Young real estate empress.
no, I'm just empress.
You sound like you're trying to hustle on my block. I don't believe in competition.
It's friendly, you know.
That's not competition. Isn't friendly.
Well, that was friendly.
You trying to hustle on my block. You don't see me calling myself king and all that, huh? I'm playing with you.
All right. So once you figure out your brand, right?
Yeah. Well, then I'll just call it Empress. She'll help me figure it out.
Yes.
All right.
Cause she got a better
Teamwork.
head on her shoulder.
Yes. Teamwork.
Teamwork make the dream work.
Yes.
Facts. Big facts.
So once you
They
figure,
say what they can't.
so how do you maintain your brand and stay in your realm?
I ask management.
You ask management.
I do.
Follow the yellow
I
brick
ask
road,
management.
man. Follow the yellow brick road.
Whenever I get, check this out. Look.
Yeah, I just didn't want to
So,
open. Yeah, foreign thing.
so when you
I ask management. Whenever I get an answer from management that I don't like, I ask Cali. Okay.
So you have resources.
Yeah, I have
Yeah.
resources, big resources. And then if Cali give me an answer that I don't like, 'cause I feel like him and management, they got some weird shit going on. Then I ask my big homie over there. Now we all good.
Deucey.
Yeah. But listen, no, big homie. Okay, his name is Big Homie. Some top of the mook shit.
All right.
All right.
Let's get back on track.
No, let's stay distracted. Why do you want to always stay focused? This that old nigga management energy I be talking about. We don't want to stay focused. We want to live our lives and do other shit.
I want to stay focused.
I don't want to stay focused.
No, what you say at the end of every podcast? What do you say?
It's not the end of the podcast. It's the middle. Shut up.
How do we stay on brand? How do we, once you figure out your brand, you figure out your art, your lane, you figure out what's going to work for you. How do you stay on it with also revolutionizing your sound, advancing your sound, but also staying on brand?
But that's also inevitable. Like as an artist, you have to revolutionize. Like you can't just stay.
But isn't that a part of your brand? Like your brand.
Just keep moving, like
It
elevating.
should.
No, but I'm
I
saying
wouldn't be so fascinated in someone that just stays the same.
Matter of fact, question. Let's think of an artist right now. Right? When I say let's, I'm really mainly just putting it on Skillz. Okay, so don't worry about yourself.
Oh, shit.
Okay, so Skillz, what's an artist, right, that we appreciate today? I'm talking about a new one because I know you know all the old ones. Give me a new artist today.
What's new?
That
What's new?
less than 10 years old. Oh, you know what? But it has to be after the 2000s. Okay, after the 2000s.
Oh, all right, that's easy.
We could do
After
what's his
2008.
name?
That's easy too.
What's his name? I'll use him.
An artist
She
that
likes the
went
way
through
that I
rebranding.
roar. What's his
Pop
name?
Smoke?
Pop Smoke. So like Pop Smoke, I like him, and if he stays just Pop Smoke, he's gonna have to.
Yeah, he's a
move
chick.
up. Yeah, he
He's gonna
gotta
have to-
move up. He can't just stay like that, and people are just gonna be like,
No,
"Yay!"
But I'm referring. Let's pick an artist who has
Older.
successfully done a rebrand.
A
Oh,
rebrand?
rebranding.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah,
I
whether
thought you were
it's
saying the
rebranding or
stay
has, like,
same. I thought you were saying this.
They've grown with their brand.
Their brand has grown with them.
Yes.
As time progresses, we have
Rihanna.
Is it Young and May? No, I'm new artists. Let's talk
New
about new
artists.
artists.
A Boogie,
Okay.
Yes.
Lil-
No more hoodies.
little baby right now.
Well,
I'm about to say
His
Cardi-
branding has changed, Lil Baby.
now his image has changed.
his image, yeah. He's a
As
little-
time progressing, you go see his
yeah,
image change.
he's a little nicer now.
Listen to him. Like as time is progressing, he came out about 2.5-3 years ago. Time is progressing, his sound is changing. He's
Yeah.
getting better,
Yeah,
and he's talking more with more content.
and his music has more words and sense.
Cardi's changing. She's still ratchet, but it's
Not that ratchet.
It's mature ratchet now.
It's not love and hip hop ratchet.
Yeah,
It's like I cash checks ratchet.
So people do it, and when it comes to staying with your brand and staying on track, I say the biggest thing is about being true to your core. Once you develop your core, be true to them. J. Cole has always done it. Kendrick has always done it. Even Drake. Even that song we just played. That beginning is Drake Cole. Everybody that loves Drake loves that pocket because you feel like, yo, I can relate to him. J. Cole, his music is not about him being gangster. It's about being relatable. Rick Ross, as time has progressed for him, he stayed on brand, but his music has always stayed on, I'm about that bag. Now, instead of selling drugs, I got Wingstop.
I got a book.
I got a book. It's always about the bag. Young Jeezy, selling coke.
Gucci Mane too.
Gucci Man too. Yeah. The rebrand, staying on brand will also develop it is very important as an artist. And for all you young artists listening out there,
I'm listening.
Me
Hard.
too.
all young artists listening out there, your music does define you. It does. What you say, people listen to it, especially if you're progressing in your artistry. Like you can start somewhere and change, and what you change to will start to define you. So if you're sitting there like, yo, like Jay-Z right now, Jay-Z has always been known for, I got to the bag. I got to the bag. I'm a drug dealer, but I'm a business. I'm a businessman, not a business. I'm a businessman, not a businessman. I'm a businessman before a rapper, and he's always been on brand, and he stayed true to his core. But his words has met so much, and as time progressed, his words has met more, and his brand has never changed. His brand has never changed. It's evolved, but it's never changed.
Yeah, it's the same brand.
And his words mean so much. So every word that you say is a part of your brand, and it means a lot.
Damn, that's.
I notice you keep pointing at me.
Yes, because we're gonna stop trying to get one. We're gonna stop trying to get one.
Oh, we're gonna get one. We're gonna get a few of them, actually.
No, we'll get a few, but it's gonna be in your lane. It's not gonna be in everybody else's lane. We're not gonna. I'm telling everybody now, don't try to enter everybody else's lane. That's not everybody's
Tory Lanez
brand.
does it.
Nigga,
His name is Tory Lanez.
But
He's
he's
in
not-
everyone's lane.
But he's known for being a chameleon, though. He's a chameleon.
So how can you just do that? Just become a chameleon?
Can you sing?
Can
his
somebody
lane.
get Tory
That's-
on the phone, please?
That's his lane to be a chameleon. Are you a chameleon?
Can you
I
sing
know.
in all three?
I'm the
Watch this shit
Watch
right
it.
here. Watch this shit right here. Yo,
Play
somebody
the
drop
guitar.
a beat. Pass me the
You
guitar.
play the
Come on,
guitar.
Big Papa.
No.
Come on. Come on. Nah, actually, no. I can't sing and I can't play the guitar. But I know someone that can sing and play the guitar.
Lucky you, right?
Yeah, big facts.
So how do we capitalize off our brands? You should know about this.
No, I told you I have no idea what the fuck I'm talking about.
How do we
I don't know
capitalize
what
off
I'm
our
talking
brand?
Yeah, financially.
Oh, financially.
How do we promote?
Well, you hire management.
Yeah, you promote footwork. I don't know. Get
Big
it done
homie
yourself.
Big homie keep doing this. So I'm gonna say you merchandise. So you merchandise. You merchandise. Okay, so a few ways you can capitalize off of your brand is by curating merchandise and products curated around your branding. So, for example, if you're a musician and you're making music, I'm pretty sure you're wearing some sort of clothes that your fans, they see your style, they copy your style, and they begin to mimic you.
True
Other brands will also associate themselves with you, and in the sense of like liquors or. For example, like with Nicki Minaj with I think it's the Moscato.
Yeah, Rose.
Yeah.
Oh, Rose Moscato. Yeah, go ahead.
Rose Moscato. Rick Ross has gotten deals with Reebok. Lil Wayne got his deal with Mountain Dew. So these are simple a few ways where you can like.
But also
make money
like
off of your brand.
you understand in your audience, like Young Michael, right? He does real estate.
Mm-hmm.
If you mention real estate enough in your music, somebody's gonna hit you up like, I need a property.
Yeah.
It's just a given.
It's commercial, low key for your other business.
That's exact. She said the perfect word. It's a commercial. Your music is a commercial for your brand.
Yeah.
So whatever you want to sell, if I'm
Put
the
it in the
biggest drug,
track.
if I'm the biggest drug dealer in the world, I'm gonna say I have 30
60.
keys. I will write a disclaimer in the front, like, yo,
This
I
didn't really
this
happen.
is really.
I'm not saying that.
But
I'm not saying nothing.
but you can say you're the plug, right?
Indictment.
You could be the plug, right? You
No.
want to say that you're the plug. You
I
can say
couldn't be the plug.
you
I'm
can say
doing
that
too
you're the
much real
most.
estate.
You can say you're the most fashionably recognized guy in the industry. You
Mhm.
you can acknowledge that to other people. St. John's, he is going to be a icon when it comes to fashion. So like the way he moves.
And he goes to every fashion week too. He's like fly.
So you have St. John's. We have who else? Damn, my bad. I can't think right
What's
now.
his name? The guy, Rihanna's new guy. No,
Not Travis.
not Travis. The guy that she ASAP Rocky.
Oh, A$AP Rocky.
Also like uses fashion in his music
So-
and fashion to go inside
So like
each other.
as artists, how you capitalize off your brand, know your market, know what you're doing, know who you're promoting to. Once you develop who you're promoting to and who you're talking to and who's the music geared towards, then you can just start putting your actual brand. Because to be an artist nowadays, you can't only rap, you can't only sing, you have to do other things. You just have to.
I think the proper term for it is byproducts. What are the byproducts of your music?
Yes. Thank you for using that word.
Yeah, that was actually elite. I like that byproduct.
I do appreciate you.
So what do you think your byproducts are?
My byproducts?
Yeah.
In the sense of my music, I think my byproducts would be more like educational stuff, like maybe like giving people information on real estate, investing, financial literacy. But
So-
I don't really want to talk about none of that shit.
No, but you should though. That's important. Like you don't understand how important that is.
No, because then I'll just be like those financial guru guys on YouTube that are
No,
broke.
no, we're not talking about that.
In
We're
a song,
talking
nobody's done it in a song though.
talking about it in your music.
I never heard no real estate rap before.
You ain't never real estate rap?
They be
I'm gonna
lying
sing you
though.
some
They be
songs.
lying, boy.
I'm gonna sing you some
Some of them be
songs.
lying. Some of I got property over here, they don't. But you seem like you got.
I got some square footage.
Yeah, you do. I know you do. I've been there.
Yeah, he been there. He saw it.
So, like, you have to mention a lot of things in your music that represents your brand. Like, I gotta stress this so much. Your brand is your music. Your music is your brand. It's one.
So, question.
Yes.
Now we have the idea that we need to focus on how can we establish our brand, how to recognize our brand, right?
Yes.
And curating products around our brand. This way we can capitalize on it. We can begin to monetize our brand.
Yes.
How do you see to it that you don't get so desperate to make money off of your brand that you kill it?
Well, you're supposed to be desperate, low key. That the hunger is what makes
Well,
you go
are you
more,
supposed?
right?
But that's the thing. What's the difference between
Hunger
being
and
hungry
desperate.
and being in
Kinda
desperation?
the same thing.
Really?
I agree.
You think so? Wow. I don't want to say their name because
No, just go ahead. Don't say
I'm
the
not
name.
saying like to be a clout chaser or anything.
Well-
but if you want it enough, it's gonna come off as desperation. You do it, get it done by all means necessary.
Here's a moment of desperation. Right. Guy calls me. He's managing an artist that used to be on Rap Game, right? And he tells me that he wants me to invest 15 grand into this project because they're gonna. And the idea is that they're gonna put her face on a flash drive, and they're gonna hand out the flash drives to kids. Does that not come across as desperation?
Nope.
What-
Like she's getting it done.
Who's using flash drives right now?
Nobody, but it's the thing is she's still hungry and desperate. It's just the wrong way she's going at it.
But this is what I'm saying. You're trying.
But that doesn't
so
mean she's not
hard.
desperate still and hungry for it. It's just a silly idea. Don't quote me on this saying the girl thing is silly. But
No,
I'm
I
saying,
think I told
it's
him it
a-
was stupid.
yeah,
I told him
it's-
you're not gonna get
nobody-
my money for
I
this.
wouldn't buy a flash drive, so it's not accurate. So your desperation and your hunger has to be accurate. Don't just be like, okay, I'm gonna print mad T-shirts and you have no shows. Who are you
So-
gonna give them to? Who are you gonna sell them to?
Management. At what point in time do you, as an artist, right? When do you realize this is my brand? These are things I can create where I can begin to monetize my brand.
You realize that when you have engagement. Engagement is very important in your brand. Like, don't think that you're gonna make music and not be engaged with your audience.
Yeah.
You have to be engaged with them. So once you have engagement and you realize, all right, then you keep talking to those people. Those very first people that you keep talking to them, then you sell them something because they're gonna be there and they're gonna be like, all right, you sell them something. Word of mouth
First
works.
you give them free first, then you sell it.
Yes, give them free. I agree with that actually. Free,
There's nothing
then
free
some.
in real estate.
Then sell.
Huh?
There's nothing free in real estate.
But we're not
even
in
the
real estate.
Yeah,
cookies.
but we're not in real
Not
estate
even
right
the
now.
cookies.
You're lying. They give candies and stuff at the real estate. And juice.
They want your email
and
first.
soda.
They want your email
Niggas.
first. As soon as you walk in, what's your name, email, phone number? Once they
And
got that,
social and
there you go.
credit score.
Yeah, there you go. Once you're a qualified buyer, there you go.
You can
Yeah,
have
get all the
something out of
candy
the
and
fridge.
cookies you want.
You want to have an episode about real estate?
Yeah,
No.
exactly. He's a real estate rapper.
No, I don't. Then there's nothing else to rap about.
But listen, this is very important. You gotta talk. Once you realize it, and then you realize what works, you gotta realize what works for you also. That's very important too. When selling your music, you gotta realize what works for you. If you realize that social media isn't really working for you, you gotta be face to face or hands on. You gotta make a way to make social media work. You have to, because that's where the age we're in. So once you realize, all right, I'm not good on social media. Like me, I'm horrible on social media. Now I'm getting better. I make sure I post 3 times a week, and I have
The fact that you just broke that down,
I have 3 times.
you need to get better. You're not supposed to break it down. It's supposed to be spontaneous.
Nah, hell no, never.
Yes.
I can't.
Yes.
I be busy.
Oh.
I be busy. Nigga, you more busy than me, and you know how that shit go. So I have.
I'm posting.
Exactly. You gotta
Nigga.
just do it.
You know what?
I'm posting.
All right, cool.
Okay, let's talk about let's talk about you hit me up about my stories on Instagram. Why?
I was revealing actually. You really want to talk about that?
Yeah, it's a part of my brand.
All right. So Michael has a sensitive as fuck. Michael's
Fuck
sensitive.
you.
Michael's sensitive.
I'm not sensitive.
His brand. This is. You want to hear his brand for real?
I'ma slap
This is his rebrand. A sensitive real estate guy. A sensitive real estate guy. So he posted something, and I had to check on him. I was like, "Yo, Mike, you good? Like, what's going on, my good brother?" Like, I really had to ask him because I care about him.
I care.
So I had to check in. Like, "Yo, you good? This, that's, the third." Like, I'm always good. And as men, we're masculine, so we don't want to say that when we're fucked up or anything like that.
I'm an
Sound good.
alpha.
He's an alpha, and then he's toxic also.
I'm not
So-
toxic. I'm an alpha.
Oh shit, yo, y'all was here when we recorded. How toxic was that song?
Whoa,
That shit was-
hold on.
that shit was-
See, and this is exactly why I don't ask Callie anymore. Yo,
Yo.
big homie, we good? Was it a good song?
That shit was toxic.
Big
as hell.
homie, big homie.
Big homie,
homie.
big homie's toxic too.
He just no. Old nigga energy. Big homie said we good, so we good.
Yo, it was toxic.
Listen, we could go rolly shopping next week.
Yeah, but
It
yo,
was a good song.
but your brand is being emotional and stuff like that, right?
I'm not emotional.
No, you.
Peace, brother.
I'm expressive.
Peace, brother. To be emotional. Yeah.
There's nothing
I'm
wrong with it.
expressive.
There's nothing wrong. How often do you
You make
cry?
I
Best
struggle with
music.
vulnerability. I don't cry.
You don't cry?
I don't cry.
You should cry time to time.
I want to cry? No. No.
Do you want to cry?
Who wants to cry?
Now people actually look to cry. Like,
Really?
yeah, like you want to release.
That's not depressing?
No,
No.
cries aren't always depressing. It's just a form of releasing whatever is built up.
I don't feel like I'm resolving anything after crying. I feel
You release tension in your for a moment, you know?
there's a few ways that I do that.
No.
I do that by making money. See, you guys thought like that. You guys thought like that. I didn't say anything. I said I like to make money.
Okay,
That's
yeah,
how I
that's what I
release
meant
tension.
too.
Okay?
Oh my god.
Number,
So this is the Breakdown podcast where we talk.
I'm
about
trying to break it down.
So,
I said
So-
there's a few ways.
so key points that we're taking away from this.
Make money, stay focused, stay positive,
No,
I
your
think-
target.
and don't cry.
All right. So
cry.
this is what we go. This is what we do. Put something out to understand your market. Did you have an idea of your market? What you think you're gonna do? Put something out. Once you realize what works, what doesn't work, rearrange your brand, monetize that part of your brand, and then you got to evolve as you evolve with your brand.
And if it doesn't work, what do you do?
Go back to the drawing board and start all over again.
From scratch.
You know, I think it's time to ask a dumb question. The dumb question is, how do you know what your brand is?
How do you know what your brand is?
Yeah, I remember when I first started making music, I didn't know anything about branding, about marketing. All I know is, look, I want to make music. I want to be that nigga. So here we are making music.
But you had an idea. You can't just go in
Nope,
the studio.
yeah.
What
Yes,
was
you
the
can.
song? What was the song you went to go record first? What kind of song was it?
The suicidal song?
No, that was like
Nigga,
years
And
before.
that was the
That
better
was a
song.
suicidal song.
Yo, that was
You've heard that?
you
song?
played it in the car.
you really heard that song. That's
So that, but I'm saying, you initially winning with
He wants to.
a piece of you. That's
He wants to
kinda
be.
branding.
He wants to be emotional. He
That's
wants
what
to be.
I'm saying. If
I
you're
don't
thinking
wanna
about
be emotional.
suicide,
But he don't want to be vulnerable though. But he wants to be emotional, but he doesn't want to be vulnerable. So we got to find a balance. Got to find a balance.
yeah, that's probably it. You should find a balance.
okay.
Gotta-
So, but again,
But
how do-
emotional works. Look at Adele.
I like
She
it
makes
though.
her best albums after a heartbreak, bro. She
Look-
cries a lot.
Look
in
at
the booth,
everybody
too.
successful in the industry. Every successful artist in the industry, whenever they heartbroke,
It's great.
it's their
Great
best
music.
album. Yo, it's
Jay-Z.
the best music. Nigga,
Stop it.
444.
Stop it.
His life was fucked up. His life was fucked.
Both ways.
Yo, his life was fucked up.
444 isn't a sad album.
Nigga, what? It was
an
vulnerable.
affirmation. It's like an affirmation after the sad time album.
Okay. I go with that
Oh
one.
my
I go with
god!
that one.
Did you hear Mary J. Blige when she was on crack?
Oh my
Yo, that was the
goodness.
best music ever.
Yeah, this
Oh
is
my,
funny.
that was the best
This is
music.
funny
Yo,
because
Rock.
you're using your inside voice.
Yo, that was the best music
You
ever.
know what's funny? You know what's funny? When I say shit like this out loud, Skillz looks at me like I'm crazy, right?
I ain't gonna lie. I've been like on a little
road
roll
right
right now.
I
So.
see.
So-
I see. Because I'm telling you, I've been saying this for as long as you've known me, and you're like, Daryl, you're insane.
No,
You're,
what-
like,
not-
Michael, you're insane.
No, I said I didn't say nothing wrong about nobody. She was on crack. She was. That's no
And she
fact.
was getting
She was getting beat.
Yeah, but then when I said bring out the crack,
no.
No,
I
no,
said,
no,
oh,
no, no, no,
wait
no,
a minute, wait a minute.
no, what?
not bring out the.
But it's making her better.
That's a part of your brand.
Listen,
Toxic. He's
that's not
toxic.
toxic. It's true.
Toxicity.
Listen, you know what? I'm gonna tell you this. When I found out that Michael Jackson was being beaten by Joe,
Mhm.
right? And this is what turned him into a star. Like this is what got him in line.
Mhm.
I went to my mom and my dad was like, beat me.
What?
If this is what made Michael successful,
too.
you don't love me enough.
Tina
beat
too,
me. I
but
won't be like Michael.
beating hurts though. That's why I don't. Like,
I know.
But
But
so
I'm
Tina-
saying, but listen,
Tina and
listen.
her-
Look at Michael though. How much money he had, and all I got to do is get my ass whooped. Man, bring on the ass whooping. That's
Yo,
it.
nah,
Serena too. Her dad was like,
Whoop my ass.
yeah, well, they
Whoop my ass. Let's
all right.
go.
So this is the Breakdown podcast.
Break it
We,
down.
we have gotten into the topic of the song of the week was Drake
Life
and
is good.
Future.
You
Future
might get your
featuring
ass
Drake.
whooped.
Future featuring Drake.
you
Just
said
say
verses. No,
Feature-
don't say verses. Say
featuring.
Wait, it's Future featuring Drake?
Yes.
You right, it is. I'm thinking about the
What?
video
Oh,
playing in
it's
my head
Future
right now.
featuring Drake.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Future featuring Drake. Life is good. We spoke about branding and just understanding the basics of branding and like I just gave out the basics. As the show progresses, I will get more in detail with it, but this is surface conversation.
Mhm.
Now, unsigned artist of the week. What's going on, Empress? How are you
Yes.
doing? Tell me about yourself. Tell everybody about yourself.
I'm good. I'm Empress Jay.
Don't forget Big
and
Papa.
This is Big Papa. You guys can't see Big Papa, but this is Big Papa. I'm an upcoming artist. I sing and I write music. I sing rap, R&B, pop. I'm from Jamaica. I'm born in Jamaica, but I'm raised in Brooklyn. So that's like coincide, but they're separate. But that's a fun fact we should know.
Okay.
Yeah, and I want to make the world a better place, man. That's about it.
Tell me about this song.
What, Secret?
Yes.
Secret is my new single, and it's a love song, and I really like the song. I wrote it about someone, so.
Mm.
What's their names?
Whose name? Yeah, can't do that on camera.
Do it on camera.
I just need to know where the inspiration comes from. That's all.
I was inspired.
Just inspired. Okay.
I was
Is your
inspired.
last name to inspired?
In-
Motivated?
Inspired.
Inspired and motivated.
Inspired. Yeah, Secret is a song about. A lot of people like put their own meaning to the song, but I really wrote it as the person that I liked or was in love with. I really just want to keep them for myself and for nobody else. But
Because it's a secret.
it's a secret. But people think I'm saying like it's like low key, like I'm creeping around. But whatever.
No, I understood what you meant when I was listening to it.
All
That's
right.
because.
I'm creeping around?
What's your-
That's a joke. That's a joke.
So this
Definitely call off guard though. She's like, wait, whoa, no.
So this is Emperor's Secret. I'm gonna play for everybody. So this is Emperor's Secret. Here we go. It's available on all DSPs. Emperor's Secret. Let's go.
It's Empress Jay.
Remember the J. It's not
Host
just
of
Empress.
night.
It's Empress J.
This is Secret by Empress Jay. This
Thank
is
you very
Secret by
much.
Empress Jay.
Thank you.
I'm so sorry.
Fucking up, Skillz.
But I love Empress, so it's like, all right.
So you just
Well,
gonna
Empress is nice,
rename
man.
her?
Empress is nice.
You're just gonna give her a new name?
Empress Jay.
Don't let me be management.
Yeah, be management.
Don't let me be management.
Later.
It's Empress Jay. Alright, host of noise. Oh yeah, Razzie, it's a secret. I say I got a secret. I'm really trying to keep it. You're more than a feeling. It's a vibe I'm getting from you. I said I got a secret. I'm really trying to keep it. You're more than a feeling. It's a vibe I'm getting from you. But you're the one I want. You're the one I need. You bring out the best parts of me. All love's discreet. Don't want them to see or come between what we do in the sheets. And when you smile, me smile too. And when you give me love, no, me not fight you. And when you feel sick, I'll take care of you. I'll be the right girl and stand by you. Never met a man like you. Never sweet, sweet, so true. Do anything you want me to, baby. Yeah. I say I got a secret. I'm really trying to keep it. You're more than a feeling. It's a vibe I'm getting from you. I said I got a secret. I'm really trying to keep it. You're more than a feeling. It's a vibe I'm getting from you. You tell me to pull up and see what you do. My ask what kind of weed you have on you. Me know you linked on tall, so I can't alley blue. These are the things got me stuck on you. I'll when them forbid it. I'll walk a mile to get it. This love can grow, so let it. And yo, check it. Say yo, check it. Oh, my make a brother do me like this. Have me in a trance. I reminisce. Best convos and the sweetest kiss. Got me singing songs like this. I say I got a secret. I'm really trying to keep it. You're more than a feeling. It's a vibe I'm getting from you. I said I got a secret. I'm really trying to keep it. You're more than a feeling. It's a vibe I'm getting from you. So rock your body if you love somebody. It's okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's a secret. A secret.
So that was Secret by Empress Jay. I got it right this time. That was Secret by Empress Jay. And it's available on all DSPs. Go check it out. I actually really like that song. Like, people don't know I'm Haitian. So like I love it's like I fat Shay. So like
Skillz, you're Haitian?
yeah.
There's a lot management be keeping behind. Like, I gotta read the fine print.
So like and the song, you know what nostalgia is, right? This nostalgia, my
He's
bad.
Haitian.
I'm Haitian. So nostalgia, right? This song took me back to this.
Well, in come the thing them call a broken heart. This blessed love will never part. Don't know it from the start. Me tell them say I'm dirty, yeah. I saw it Paul and Sasha. Come sing for them, baby.
No, you mean
And this song,
Well, hold on. Wait. What was that?
you don't know that song?
No, I'm American.
I'm still in love with you.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay.
Yo,
You
that
gotta
song-
bring that part on for me to understand what's going on.
But that song right there, you don't know how influential that song was to me growing up. That song,
But you're Haitian. Of course it's influential.
no, it has nothing to do with being Caribbean. It's like
It doesn't?
Americans,
American crossed over.
like you have if you
Hold
hear
on. Oh, wait. Empress is speaking.
I was saying that this song is more so like it's like a crossover song. It's not so much of a like
What's
in
the-
Jamaica boxed in song or Caribbean
So
boxed
it's
in
an
song.
American
It's an Amer-
making...
yeah.
Yeah, like most of Sean Paul's songs are crossover music. Like they're
Okay.
played on the radio station here. So it's not just for Caribbean people to be influenced by. So it's like, that's what I was just.
So we have to
Okay,
understand
cool,
how important that song, how good your song is, because the song I'm comparing it to went triple platinum, if I'm not mistaken. The song is amazing.
Really?
Yeah,
That's it.
Nigga, the shit is a great. You said that's it.
I'm surprised.
I'm
No,
not
no,
listening to
I'm,
it.
no,
Hey,
I'm
hey,
surprised. Listen, I've even though I didn't know what song you were playing in the beginning. I remember that song being played in my childhood. That's a song that you can play today and people still are dancing
go crazy for it.
So that's what I'm saying.
And
I would have.
That's what I got from her song.
Is that triple platinum in the U.S.? Like that's a song that I'm.
Platinum in Jamaica.
Now listen to me. We on the clock.
Oh,
So-
okay. Management just told me shut the fuck up. My bad.
So now,
Station.
but on a serious note though, seriously, that song is extremely good. Like, it made me feel like I want a secret too. Like, I want somebody I keep a secret. Like,
Someone's gonna open that door.
woo,
That's not what secret's about.
secrets keeping them to yourself and
To
keeping
yourself.
I was just trying to.
Yeah, no,
make
but
that
I
joke.
stopped it.
my rating for your song.
Yeah, management was
You get it.
partners.
I get that strong 8.59, just because I think you could did more R&B on it, because it was very tropical. It was very, 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 very tropical. I think you need to get more into unless you're trying to go that route, the tropical. But if the aesthetic route that you're going for, you need to put more R&B into it so people can be more related to it. The sound sounds good. Your voice sounds amazing.
Thank you.
It just has to be more relatable to everybody else, not just to a certain demographic. If you're trying to stay in that lane, if you're trying to cross over into the West Indian tropical sound, then you're golden. But the lane that you want to be in, the brand that you want to develop, has to be more R&B in it. But I get that at 8.5. Go ahead, you.
It's a 10.
Oh.
Best 10 you ever said, bro.
Oh, that was good. I like that.
That feature good. That we good for the feature, right? All right. Is shake on it? Management feature. Okay. Good.
No
So
suicide though. I'm not.
no suicide.
Yeah.
No suicide.
Pro life, man.
Okay. Okay. Cool. I won't kill myself. I'll kill others. Nigga, motherfucker. Anyway, so I don't like. I don't usually listen to songs like this.
Why?
I don't like being vulnerable. We've had this conversation before. I don't like being vulnerable. I don't, cause I don't know how to share it. I don't feel comfortable sharing being vulnerable. So
You should buy my album when it drops. My album is gonna be teaching people to, open up and let love in, man.
I'll buy it. I won't listen to it then, cause I don't want you to. Yeah, but I still do business with you. I still do business with you. You make your money. Send me your cash app. So yeah, I struggle with being vulnerable, but listening to your song, it touched me because it made me think of a certain person that I can't speak of because that person is my secret.
See, that's what happened.
And I remember you mentioned something that you said that people usually think that you're talking about that I'm gonna paraphrase it, that you're like creeping around,
Yeah.
right? And I didn't get that at all. I got that, you're developing feelings. You have feelings for someone, but it's almost as if like you're too early in the relationship or you
To
haven't
make it
gotten
loud.
to that point to where you can voice certain feelings. So
You podding right now, my nigga. Oh my God, you podcasting right now. Go ahead, continue. My bad.
fuck it, it's a 10. I'm leaving. Nah.
Nah,
So
podding.
I enjoyed it because I could relate to it, right? And it was something that was dear to me. It was personal. I didn't have to like reach over to the next person like, oh, don't you think this is cool? No, I was perfectly fine with listening to this by myself and just being in my own comfort space. So with that being said, I'm not going to give it a 10. And I'm not saying I'm not going to give it a 10 because I don't like it. But, not that it was a bad song, but it's really hard for me to connect because it has such a tropical feel.
Okay.
Like it has a tropical feel to it. So the tropical feel is just, I don't know. I'm not Haitian, so it doesn't click
Where you
for
from?
me. I'm from Brooklyn.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm from Brooklyn. I like Henny.
I got it.
You like Henny too?
What's the number?
Like Henny too? 9.5.
9.5.
9.5. She like Henny.
Yo, Empress Jay.
Yeah.
It was a pleasure having
That's
you
bullshit. I
on.
only didn't give you a 10 just because they keep talking about me.
Because
9.5.
you're in your feelings, so that's why you gave me a 9.5.
No.
Yeah. And you was talking about me too, so 9.5.
But Empress Jay, yo, it was a pleasure having you on,
Thank
man.
you.
I'd love to have you on
Yeah.
again in the
I'll
future.
Come back. I'll come
Yes,
back.
you are
guys
you are
cool.
welcome, yo. This is Thank you so much.
Now it's the breakdown question.
Yeah.
You said we're cool. Who's cooler, me or Skillz?
Should I answer honestly?
Yeah, honestly, it's okay.
You sure you want me to answer honestly?
Yeah, it's okay. I know Skillz is cooler.
5 and 5, bro. Both of y'all.
No. 9.5 just went to 8. No.
But
This track is on the way.
as
Bow, young real estate nigga. Stay positive, stay focused.
we're signing off, we're doing something different today. As we're signing it off, Empress Jay said she wants to play the guitar. So Empress,
Yeah.
go ahead, just play something for them real quick.
All right.
5 and 5.
5 and 5 makes a whole, man. You want to make it whole. Okay, I did a performance the other day, well, day before yesterday, whenever it was. I performed this song. It's called Let It Burn. And
So we
this
know
is
we're gonna
probably a
have on the
little tropical again.
Go ahead, do your thing.
It's probably a little tropical. He doesn't like my tropical stuff.
No, come on.
I critique this song afterwards. Let it burn. Let it burn. Let it burn. Let it burn. Yeah. Let it burn. Let it burn. Let it burn. Let it burn. Yeah. Them can't conceal it. Can't conceive it. Them can't control it. Them can't control it. No, them can't conceive it. Them can't control it. Them can't control it. Them can't control it. No, and I don't wanna cry no more. Don't wanna cry no more. How much will we endure? How much will we endure? I do not mind at all. I do not mind at all. If we weren't slaves no more. If we weren't slaves no more. Damn, I really need ya. Yes, I'm trying to reach ya. Lou just gotta feed ya. Yes, I love you and I need ya. Damn, I'm trying to reach ya. Yes, I really need ya. You just gotta feed ya. I love you and I need ya. So let it burn. Let it burn. Let it burn. Let it burn. No, let it burn. That's it.
I like that. I like that.
That was fire.
Let that motherfucker burn. But this is the Breakdown Podcast. We are up and out of here.